I believe in what I do beyond a shadow of a doubt. This quote by Julia Butterfly, who spent 738 days living in a tree to save the forest, shows the perseverance and dedication that we must have in order to save our planet. Climate change is a serious problem that many of us already know about. Despite the facts, people still do not take the initiative to make even small changes to live a green lifestyle. How can following a path of dharmic life help alleviate climate change problems? Swami has said, Dharma protects the world. Dharma is permanent and everlasting. The sun rises and sets, causing day and night, we say. But in reality, the sun neither rises nor sets. The sun is always there, eternally effulgent. Similarly, Dharma is eternal. It is time for all of us to look inwards and adopt a more responsible lifestyle by making little changes every day to become green, because it is our duty, our dharma, to help stop climate change. The change to a better world does not start with our governments, leaders, nor corporations, but within us. The environmental policies of governments and businesses are clouded by profits, party morals, and public image. This inevitably hampers progress because to protect our Mother Earth is our moral obligation. The feeling of caring for our mother should not be driven by profits or publicity. We do not care for our mother to profit from them. We care because we love them and because it is our duty. All over the world, efforts are being made by people to build a business model that enables them to make huge profits by protecting the earth. The drive for profit and goal of nurturing our planet can never go hand in hand. If a person takes care of his mother only with the objective that she will leave him a fortune, what would you think of him? That is against our dharma. We must break away from our ignorance and take the responsibility to ensure the continuation of a clean earth by walking the path of dharma. With each little step, our large carbon footprint will diminish within years. The change can be made now, since people have the power within them to fulfill their duty as Swami's students, and by embracing his love and prospering from all his knowledge that he has showered upon us. Swami has mandated that we should serve one another with love and care for creation by taking care of our land, air, and water, and by taking these values and implementing them into our daily actions to guarantee the continuity of the human race. Now that is the moral option that's facing us all, and that is why we need to choose to make the change today. Om Sai Ram.
Dharma rakshati rakshitaha. If you protect Dharma, you in turn will be protected. What a beautiful thought. Now I take pleasure in introducing the third speaker of the day, Mr. Shanti Swarup from the Land of Peace. I guess by now you all know what his paper is going to be about.
Om Sai Ram. Today, in the Kali Yuga, the age in which Dharma balances on one of its four legs, negative qualities roam the earth freely. Egoism, emotion, and suffering are present within everyone. Everyone in this age seeks peace or happiness, but the evil qualities within them deter any spiritual growth. One's ego begets greed. Emotion blocks clear thinking, and suffering is found everywhere. One's greed causes that person to want more and more and more. Be it money or position, people are having more desires. It is part of human nature and life that one does not get all that they want. Thus, when one person does not receive their desire, they are overcome with emotion. This emotion causes people to ruin their relationships, their mind, and most importantly, their ability to discern from right and wrong. It is known that the best decision maker is one that does not consider his emotions in the decision-making process. When people do consider their emotions, their thinking is thrown off of balance. When this happens, they feel miserable while bearing the consequences. In turn, suffering roams the earth freely. In order to bring about more peace in the world, humanity must tackle the source of all problems, ego and greed. The Buddha attained eternal peace under a tree. He definitely had no ego nor any greed. He gave up his family, his wealth, and his possessions for the life of a monk. What ego did he have? He never did anything for himself. There is something about the force of living in the wilderness that brings about peace. It makes one realize that there is beauty in the world and that every organism has its duty. It lets one understand that everything cannot go in one's way and that the circle of birth and death will always continue. Of course, that is nature, because it is the nature of life. One will learn about motherly love between animals, and they will recognize that each being must go through life, its ups and its share of downs. Then they will attain inner peace. Broaden your mind, see the bigger picture, and immerse yourself in it. Peace is ecstasy. Today, people are cutting down forests. The more trees a business cuts down, the more products it can make. The more products, the more the revenue. The other contributors to global warming include more factories and inefficient energy sources. The deepest source of these contributors is greed. Factories are not driven by oil and heavy machinery, but instead by humanity's desire to own endless amount of things. When one is not content with what he has, how can there be peace? A recent scientific study found that the sole reason for all of one's actions is to be happy. I would like everyone to close their eyes. Ask yourself, why are you here? You want to be happy. The sole reason of all our actions is to be at peace. To reverse the dire effects of climate change, people need to look within themselves. Peace cannot be achieved by resorting to exterior pleasures. For whatever mankind asks, the earth gives. Therefore, why should we harm our mother? Will that make us peaceful? No, of course not. Let us realize that the true peace resides within us. Neither money, nor greed, nor power will give us true peace. If all our actions try to make us content, but they do so in vain, what is the use? Let us join hands, unite, and purify our souls. Rid the world of egoism and greed. Then there will be no unneeded emotion, nor will there be suffering. Everybody wants peace today, and all of us think that money, or power, or position will fulfill our biggest desire. So we commit atrocities to the Mother Earth in various ways. Stop. People go to Swami saying, Baba, I want peace. Swami replies by saying, take off the eye, that's ego. Take off the wand, that's greed. And I leave what's left to you to decide. Om Sai Ram.
Now I'd like to present the fourth speaker of the day, Mr. Prema Nath from the Land of Love.
Om Sai Ram. Swami once said, selfless love that should be shown towards our mothers is disappearing from humanity. If this love keeps disappearing, we can clearly state that humanity will never exist. Love, also known as prema, is one of the 5 human values. The earth gives us all that we ask for with love. From the beginning of time, humans have survived off the fruits of this earth. As advanced as our society may seem, every last bit of our lives is derived from this earth. Without doubting our motives, the earth supplies our very last need. We are ever ready to bore deep into the heart of our mother to find oil, and she returns the favor by allowing us to reap the riches for that oil. we dig deep and wide into our mother's womb.